What's up, people? This is the King and I radio show. We are on Party 101.9. We broadcast every week, Thursday at 6 p.m. And every week we have a special guest in the building, and it just keeps getting better and better. As I was saying earlier, we usually have a lot of men guests. So today I'm excited. I'm super excited that we actually have another woman in the building. And I just want to let everybody know that we have none other than Vina Love, Miss Harlem. What you call it? The
Harlem
princess?
Princess.
Harlem Princess, yes. We have the Harlem Princess in the building with us. And she's going to share some of her new music, tell us about some of her projects, whatever she has going on today. And I guess we already had some people in the chat room that may want to ask some questions. So we're gonna get into all of that. So you could let the people know you're here.
Mm-hmm. It's your girl Vina Love, the Harlem Princess, your favorite princess. I'm a singer, songwriter, dancer, choreographer, CEO of my own record label, director. We do it all. And I'm currently pushing 3 different singles right now. But
at the same time?
Yes, at the same time.
You working.
This is Superwoman. Yeah. We get a woman in the building and she's doing everything.
I felt like it was time to just, lay it all out there and just have fun again. I feel like I was being so strategic about when I was dropping stuff. So now I'm just enjoying myself, making music I want. And I'm just outside. I'm having a ball.
And letting the people choose. The people can say, oh, exactly. I like this single. Oh, I like
exactly.
This song.
It's a song for everybody.
We played something earlier and I was like, oh, I like this song. And I felt like I already know it. What was that we played earlier, D?
Oh, hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm putting you on the spot.
No. I was switching. I was doing something.
And then we got some more stuff, of course, to let the people hear. I don't know if tell me the title of the 3 singles out now. Cause is it Philly?
So there's 4 out. Party. The other one is Brag. The next one was Feel Right. Okay, and then Now Depend.
Okay, so we played Feel Right.
Mm-hmm.
That one I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was up here. Wow,
thank you.
So yes. This is cute. So I don't know, which one is your favorite song out of all 3?
That's hard because they all give me like different feelings. Mm-hmm. Like they're all completely different songs. Okay. So they're like, it'll be my favorite song in a certain mood. I have to be like in a certain mood.
So then they'll all be your favorite song, depending on the time of day type of thing. Okay. Yeah. Well, I feel you. And it's your work, so you're gonna have a special love for it. Yeah. And hopefully people appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. But after I drop something, I tend to not like the song no more.
Really?
Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah. Like I don't want to hear it no more. Like the day I drop it. Yeah. The day it comes out, I'd be like, somebody try to play it around me, I'd be like, yo.
I'm so tired of this. That's crazy.
Because I made the song, I had to mix and master the song, then I got to go perform the song. So I just be like, on my downtime, not wanting to hear it. That's crazy though, because before it comes out, all I do is listen to it.
Okay. That's interesting. That's the first that I've heard that. But I could see that, I guess. You playing it on repeat for everybody that catch on to it. So it's like, all right, girl, I'm on to the next. I already made a new song.
Exactly.
Can't wait to drop that. So, I mean, that's good though.
That's how we get.
Keep everything bubbling, keep everything rolling, and you staying active. I don't know. I think I saw like a clip of you like super excited about a song that was being played on the radio. Yeah. And that one, was that like a feature with
so that was actually a remix. Flex had hit us and was like, we want you to do the remix to The Body, A Boogie, and Cash Cobain remix. So I was like, okay, cool, sure. Okay. Recorded it. They started playing on the radio. They never released it, but they were playing on the radio. So I felt like when it came out, I've never made a song like that before. So I feel like people just didn't know it was me, and it was just playing. And then people be like, yo, I heard this song and it sounded like you. I'm like, that's me. So that's how I made the video. Like, if you hear a girl on the song, that's me. Okay. So that's where I came from.
So your remix was something special for Flex or what? Okay. Okay.
But I definitely
did it become like an official remix?
No, I don't know. They never dropped that as an official remix. But I was so like adamant on knowing that Boogie and Cash wanted that.
Okay.
I didn't want to just do it because it's not like I came up with the idea. Somebody else came to me with it.
Okay.
So in order for me to know that they were okay with it, I needed the instrumental through Warner.
Okay.
So once I got it through Warner, I was like, oh, okay, bet. All right, we all on the same page.
Okay.
Bet. And then they played it on the radio. I was like, okay, so they like it. But we making other music. So I figured that's why they're not dropping that, which I'm okay with. I'm happy with that.
Okay. Well, listen. You at the end of the day, you still on it, and everybody's hearing it. And
we got other tunes. Like y'all gonna hear other music from all three of us. Together.
Okay, all together. So now y'all collaborating.
Yeah,
so that's a big
gonna
deal.
Be great.
So did that lead to that?
No? Well, it's so crazy. I have relationships with both of them separately.
Okay.
So we've already all known each other. Okay. Everybody's just so busy, and when you actually know people, it's like.
It's kind of hard to, to get the link. I think I know what you mean because the people I know, it's so hard to get them here. And then
I see Cash every other day and we still have not made a song in the studio.
Okay.
We're constantly, when you just friends with people, it just, I don't know. It just happens that way.
Okay.
But eventually,
but y'all got stuff coming out.
Yes.
So y'all can look out for that, people.
Period.
The good music, you know. And I don't know. I don't know. I guess I want to get into like, who are some of your influences and
whenever I answer this question, people be like, where? I listen to people like, well, my top one is Mary J. Blige always. I love Jill Scott.
I'm not mad at you. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, love Jill Scott. My head again. My bad, y'all. Thank you. I love Jill Scott. I love Solange. I love Thames right now. Thames got me in a chokehold. That album she just dropped is so crazy.
She got a new album out now?
What? Thames album that just dropped is insane. Like she's different. It's a lot of people. Like I grew up listening to stuff like Smokey Robinson, stuff like that. Like I grew up like listening to that type of stuff. But then I'm also really familiar with like Faith, things like that. So I know such a wide range of music. I feel like it all influenced me, so it's so hard to pinpoint exactly like who I'm.
Hold on,
you know?
and you came up. You know, your dad is DJ Capri, and he was all of the super legendary mix DJ. So he was playing Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight, and all. He was playing all that back
from Harlem. So it's like my style is definitely influenced. Like certain things I wear is definitely influenced by like Cam and Joel's. And then I love Big L. And I'm a heavy Big L fan. So it's like, I feel like just growing up, being from Harlem, being Kid's daughter, it just, I don't know, it all got poured into me and I didn't realize until I became an artist, like, oh, all this actually made me who I am.
So, you know, since because they have shows all the time, like talking about like, I don't know, celebrities, children, and
she was on that one.
You were?
Yeah, we did Growing Up Hip Hop.
Okay.
I want to say 2019.
Okay, well, I'm probably gonna have you repeating stuff you said before, but I just want to know, like, you know, like, what was that experience? Like, did you feel different? Did kids say, oh, you know? Or?
I mean, my parents separated at an early age, so that's why I was raised in Harlem. My dad is from the Bronx.
Okay.
And being from Harlem, I still went to public school. So I already dealt with all of that. Like the confusion, people having stuff to say, me and my dad trying to figure out, like, you know, we went through that for a long time. So when we got on TV, it wasn't nothing different than what we was already doing. So we were good. Like we were intact. The loyalty that run through us is just that. So it's not like we got to discuss what not to say or we didn't have to go through that. It was just like, yo, what you've been doing, you on TV, don't let these people get under your skin. Don't let nobody put you in position to make you do something that you don't want to do. So it was just a continuation of what we were already doing. However, it was good, but it also had downfalls, just like anything. Like it's hard to not be put in those positions when you're around a group of people like that have different intentions for you.
Okay.
So the show really taught me how to stay tactical. It showed me how to, like, even when your camera's off, your mic is still on.
Okay.
So it teaches you to like be mindful of your word, like watch your tongue, like sometimes be still. You don't got to be moving around too much. You don't got to be in everybody's face. Like it just furthered the information I already knew just now in the industry.
Okay. And then so it's good that you have your father as like a coach kind of to tell you, Because then there's people that's coming in without that, and they just don't know, and they're doing the wrong things, and then they ended up in the blogs.
I realized too, even the people that grow up with it, sometimes people just don't be known. Like certain people just wasn't raised a certain way. Right. Like no shade, but maybe their parent wasn't raised like
or don't even have the sense to tell them like.
So be
mindful of
I
this.
I ain't judging you, but I'm not about to get caught up with you because I handle things differently, and you're gonna underestimate the way I'm handling it. So let's just even.
Yeah, I see that. I see that a lot with you lately. Like you like addressing certain things in a social media kind of way. Yeah. It's very entertaining to me because I'm like being in a position that you're in and what all the things you experienced in your life, and then this funny way that the internet moves now is kind of like at your age you still seeing the funniness because you've already been out here and seen what real celebrity life is like. So, what was your most viral one that you've done so far that you know?
It's two. One was I was asleep, and I still live in Harlem. I was asleep, and the guy, I know all the delivery guys. So somebody came and knocked on my door and bang, like almost like it sounded like they was kicking my door. So it woke me up and it startled me. So I instantly made a video because, like I said, I know all of them. I didn't know who it was though, so I just made a video so that whoever seen it, y'all all know. Like, don't ever do that again. Like, I know you're trying to deliver something, but I have a porch, bro. Like, just put it down and you don't got to kick my door. So I made a video saying that. And for some reason, the world just felt like that was like the crazy. I don't know. Some people were like super pissed off. Some people totally agree with it. Some people loved it. The other video was me saying, if you stop talking to me over something that you heard, I hope you die never wanting to talk to me ever again.
No facts. You got to stand on whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like me for whatever reason or I'm
cool with it.
Yeah, definitely stand on it.
Yeah. So those two videos, I'm realizing the more people were shying me away from showing who I really was. The more that I dive into who I am and I just be that, is working out for me in my favor. Like people are telling me to tone it down. And it's like, how can I tone down who I already am? Y'all just didn't know that this is who I am, who I was. So now I'm just showing it.
And I think there's more people that appreciate authenticity than those that want you to kind of,
Yeah.
Now, and you already know what not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You say, I'm already mindful of my work. So whatever I'm doing is nothing crazy. Yeah. It's just, this is a personality video.
Exactly.
So you get to know, the real me.
Yeah. And like DWR, the way you said it was that's perfect because it's like, it's in a social media sense. So it's like, if you offended, joke's on you. That means the shoe fit. Cause I ain't even really, I'm just making a video and you happen to eternalize it. So it must be you. And it's like, I feel like it's the perfect way for me to get my point across and address things without getting into nothing too crazy. Like, so yeah, it's fun.
But is that weird when the people in the comment section internalize stuff and it's like, I don't even know you?
Yeah, it's weird. But I realized too, some of the people, like, I got to remember, like, my life is my life. I don't get to see how everybody else's life is. And other people be bored. Like, other people don't be having nothing else to do.
That
so, like,
part.
That's a fact.
They really be bored. And it's like, oh, nah, she having mad fun. I'm tight. And they just want to say something. And it's like, all right, just go ahead, take that one, bro.
And,
I'm about to
and it's hard. It's hard to look past that. It's hard to just like act like that's not happening when you're a real person. I guess some people be too high and drunk and they don't too much care. But I when I see stuff like that, I'll be ready to talk about it.
I'm not gonna lie, I do. Like, I'm clapback queen. Like, I be in the comments. You can't say nothing about me. You can't say nothing to me because it's fun for me. So that's a scary game to play with a person like me because we're gonna go tip and tat and I'm gonna enjoy it and you're really gonna get tight.
You probably mess around and have the last word.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like you gonna say something fly to me and I'm gonna be like, your mom's. Now you're in an uproar because your mom must have passed away or something like that. Like, it's like, don't come for me and now when I do it for you is, so it's a lot of that, but it's okay.
And then people, sometimes people they might slap you and expect you to slap them back, but then when they get crazy, it's like you OD'd. Oh well, you shouldn't have came here.
And I'm good at ignoring certain things. Like, I know what not to play into.
Okay.
Like, but again, I feel like I don't expect everybody to be like that because everybody didn't come up the way I came up. Everybody didn't come up in the industry the time I came up. Like, Not even to make it seem like, but I've been around for like 10 years. So it's certain things that I got to see and see how people move. It's certain things that did get to me that I'm past now. And I hope that for everybody. Like, I hope everybody keep their sanity, because people are going to try you. That's life. You could be a post office worker. It's the same thing.
Right. Definitely. So I don't know. I want to know about maybe like what was like your biggest moment where you felt like, wow, like or do you feel like because you were already in the industry, you kind of had a spot, or do you feel like, I worked my way in here and whew, I've arrived. This is all me.
Well, I definitely feel like this is all me. Like, I really feel like I carry so much on my back, and I did so much. I personally feel like I opened a lot of doors. I opened a lot of eyes. And I feel like in certain instances for singers and just females in general, coming from where I come from, I feel like I did a lot of that groundwork. However, I never feel like I made it. I feel like every single, somebody just said to me like, yo, you need to like take
Enjoy
a nap.
the moment.
Nah, they told me to take a nap.
Why?
Because all I'm doing is this all day. Like, I can't breathe if I'm not working. And sometimes that's good, sometimes it's not. So I'm never satisfied. And I never feel like, damn, like I did it. Like I can, it's something amazing that happened. And I'm thinking about my schedule for the next day. Like, all right, that's
What's
beautiful.
Your sign?
I'm a Libra.
A Libra?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
maybe
like,
I
be
always
enjoying
balancing,
stuff. But
balancing it out. So it's just,
like we did the hard work, we got the praise. All right. Next. Like, come on. Like, so, but there's also bad in that, because I do hope for the day when I could like
enjoy the moment.
Like sit back and be like, damn, sis, you did that. Like, and just relax.
Be on a cloud.
Yeah.
Be on a cloud and like,
yeah. But I'm a woman of God, so I feel like when that moment come, I'll know.
Okay. So. And that's good stuff.
Now, I also think, being a person of passion and purpose, that sometimes it's just what you do. Like you think it's about the money and it's about the leveling up, and then sometimes you realize this is just especially when you're doing it enough, it's just what you do.
Yeah.
You have to get paid for it because that's the way the world is. But some of us have things that we actually enjoy doing. Like I see you in the studio every now and then. You'll pop a video up and it's late night, 2-3 in the morning. You in the studio. I'll see a post that, oh, who wants to do a song? Who wants to? Some people be tired or they don't have it in them, and you still be with the public trying to get things done.
Yeah. And I feel like I get a lot of like, what is that, flack? That's the word? Like a lot of flack for it. Because people be like,
you too accessible.
That, and I feel like it's more so like people get tired of seeing a person doing something all the time. Like, it's like, damn girl, calm down. Well, and it's like, I can't. Like, it's like, oh well, like too bad. Like, we're not the same, I guess. Like,
you're definitely gonna get tired of seeing me promote myself, because I'm gonna promote me to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm outside, man. And I feel like too, like, it's what you said. When you are who you say you are, it's hard to think outside of that. I'm only thinking in what I know, which is to work, which is to hard work beats everything. I'm talented, but that's not beating the fact that I'm working hard. If my talent beat the fact that I was working hard, then I'd be well off.
Right.
Just off singing. I gotta do other stuff because it has to make sense for longevity. And I think people not thinking like that, so they get tired of me. Like, there, she just outside, she doing this, she doing that, she need to sit down. Nah. Hell no. Sorry.
They need to get up.
Get up.
Get with the program.
Feel me?
I guess, ambition and drive and that type of stuff, it's his way of moving you in. And if people didn't find their thing, because I noticed that too, a lot of people, like, they didn't find whatever it is in life that is gonna make them feel their happiest. So, like, for somebody like you, if music is your thing and you feel like, I'm connected to this and I love to songwrite and I love to dance and I love to, it's work, but then there's joy in the work. So that's, for everybody that's saying take a nap, how about they wake up and get on the horse? You
want me to take a nap? Send some money so I can sleep for those hours that I'm not up.
Right.
And then we could do that. But nah, I definitely, I talk to people like that because I meet a lot of people. And I meet people that got something going for themselves and people that don't and people that want. And I ask that all the time, like, what's that one thing that you like? And a lot of people don't know. And I sympathize with that because I'm a person that will know what I want and still not have the drive to do it. I'm still human. I've been down that road. So I sympathize with those people, and I definitely like try to give them just like a warm space to live in with me to talk about those things. Like, all right, I like this. Your first step, go do it. Like, give yourself something to do. Maybe go change your scenery. Maybe go, like, it just opens up your brain to doing something that you may have never even thought you wanted to do. Like, but I encourage everybody to find something that they like, and just, even if you give it an hour of your time, if it's really for you, it'll expand. But you got to give it a chance. You have to give yourself a chance. And that's what a lot of us don't do. We instantly cut off the possibility of us being great just because we are scared of what it might be. You ain't even find out, bro. You're being corny. And then you sitting there talking about you don't got no money.
That sounds like a you problem.
That sounds like, you get what I'm saying? Like, take a chance on yourself, bro. Take an hour to go do some shit you like. You could probably just, excuse my language, you could probably go.
You don't like that. You could fund something that you do like.
You get what I'm saying? Like, exactly. So I definitely try to encourage that within people.
So I don't know which one of these singles we might be getting into next.
Yeah, she got a call. I know. So that was a Tuesday. She sent me the pen the other day, but she sent it in this other kind of format that I don't have it in this computer yet. So if you could airdrop that, gladly take that and put it on. And while y'all listening,
so the people could get familiar, because it's a whole 3 tunes out at one time and another one coming. So
do you need to clean?
Yeah, you can send it. Send it to Nexus Studio. Hey Dave, you got any questions for Vina while we go into before we go into the song?
I was going down the YouTube rabbit hole of Vina loves, just checking out her videos, and I'm like, she got so many different styles. Like, you look at like Bragg, like the way she's dressed, and she's like rapping a little bit. And I was watching the Uptown video she did with her father. That's a bop that kind of went viral. But then she could switch it up. She got the joint like where she's just singing like more mellow, like Party, and there was another joint, Feel Right, and I like I like her visuals. She's giving me like those Ashanti, those J-Lo vibes from the early 2000s, where it got like that urban,
super New York.
Yeah. So I feel like I had to study her on YouTube because but I'm dope. It's dope. Just keep it up. So I could say, as far as the question, is there any like male rappers that she could collaborate with? You think that to get her more popping on the radio, like a feature, like if she had a feature from A Boogie with the hoodie, and Damien, because you like a producer, you think that'll help, like with like radio success?
I mean, she just spoke about that. She has one, but they didn't put it through yet. So I guess it's coming.
I have a feature with Snoop. I got a feature with Vontae Mo. I got a feature with Jadakiss. I got a feature with. I've been doing this for so long. And they're there.
These are like past.
That ain't, yeah. Okay. I really like, I'm not tooting no horns. I've been here for 10 years, y'all. You know how much work I've had to have done. Like, there's features all over the place. Me and Jadakiss got a feature with somebody else that we don't even acknowledge. Like, it's so many songs everywhere. Wow. And it's like, you would think that. Like, you would think a feature would help push a certain situation.
That not all the time.
Yeah, no.
What song has been the most viral? What song got the most radio play? Was it?
I would say the one Air with Snoop, but we took it down to redo it because we want to do the video over. I'm in a new situation. I own my masters now, so we want to re-release it. We did 2 of them. I did the one with Snoop, which is the regular song. The initial song Air is still out. You can still watch that one. That one's on YouTube. But the one with Snoop. We did one with Snoop, and then we did another one with Snoop, Ted Smooth, and my dad. And it was the Michael Jackson Liberian Girl sample. So we're gonna do it over just with a video.
So how did that come about?
A couple years ago. So I was in a group, and then I was like
a girl group? No,
I was in a group with a guy, me and another guy. Okay. That ended, and I was trying to figure out like what was I gonna do with my solo career. And at the time that the group was ending, I was writing songs for Rihanna, and Air was they was like taking so long, and I was just like, she still hasn't dropped the project since then. So you can imagine how long, how long that's been.
Yeah,
so we were, like they were holding the songs, which was great. Like I felt like that was beautiful that they liked the songs. But I was in a rush phase with Vina Love. What was I doing with Vina Love? So I took Air back and I dropped it, and it just, I don't know, it just went up. Like it changed my life. Like that song it just went up. And then we went to. I had performed at DJ Khaled birthday party in California. Where at the party, I had on these like crazy like stripper heels. I'm not a stripper. I don't know. That was just part of it. And I was walking and I fall like directly on my knees. And I look up and it's Andre Harrell and he reaches out his hand. I'm like, nah, am I in a movie? Like, what is this right now? He's like, yo, that was you performing, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, you need Snoop on that song. I swear to God, y'all, I flew home the next morning. I had the song probably like a week later, the whole Snoop feature, and I was just like, what? Like, how did this song do that?
That's a dope story.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then I had to fly back to California. We were doing a Global Spin Awards, and I sat with Snoop, and just to, like, we watched the video together, and to see his reaction and just see how much he loved the song, it just confirmed for me, like,
I forgot about the Global Spin.
You don't need the feature. You just need the song to be hot for the feature to get on it, and then for the song to go. Like, you know, like, so if he didn't like the song, it would have never been what it needs to be. But him liking it just made it even more of a dope situation. And then Uncle Ted Smooth, love Ted Smooth, goated. We've been making music together for such a long time. And when he heard it, he was just like, I'm doing something with this. So he did the Liberian Girl, and it was crazy. And then my dad heard it. He was like, I'm getting on this. It was just like
everybody loved
too
it.
crazy. So everybody loved it. So the song is amazing, and it's been 6 years since that song came out. So for us to still be interested in putting it out and us planning to put it out, I think that speaks for itself. So I'm excited.
And after you said you get bored of these songs,
absolutely.
So this one definitely got a special place.
Yeah, and I'll give you a spoiler. Like nobody knows this. I've never said this before, but I'm gonna say it because I can say it. We just mixed the song last night, so I can say this out loud. The first song on my tape, The Hood Marilyn Monroe, the feature is Max B and Dave East. So, but that's not a song that you would hear on the radio. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, the feature doesn't always matter.
So is Max B home?
No.
Okay. So you just got all the exclusive stuff going on?
Guys.
Okay. And I don't know if I probably have it wrong, but Andre Harrell, he passed?
Yes.
Okay.
God rest his soul, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to like put the faces to the conversation and okay. So that's good. I was curious about that. And I don't know, I like Snoop. I'll be telling D in here. Snoop is probably one of my first favorite rappers. And he's like, not Slick Rick. I'm like, no, I came in the 90s.
Snoop was so like laid back and just like, but really talking cool. Though, like talking for real, but just mad laid back. And then just as a person, like his energy is so his energy is crazy. So shout out to Snoop, love you Snoop. But on the new age of features, there's a lot. I can't tell you all of them. My tape coming out though, October. So stay tuned.
Tell us the name of the tape again.
The Hood Marilyn Monroe.
The Hood Marilyn Monroe. I want to see what the visuals for that is gonna look like.
Oh my God. What? I can't wait. Oh, so and
are we getting that little white dress?
No.
Oh damn.
No. So it's going to be very Marilyn Monroe coded, but it's not going to be
Vina Love still.
It's going to be so Vina Love.
Like, okay.
But I think like that's where the Hood Marilyn Monroe comes from. Like from me being me. Like I'm so prissy. No, I don't even like that word, prissy. I don't know the word. I guess girly, glamorous. I guess we could say glamorous, but I'm also a thug a little bit. Like I'll have I don't know how to explain this properly.
I think anybody trying to get like an explanation for it, she's a New York girl.
You know?
Like New York women, like they're soft,
you know,
but they definitely tough.
You know?
So it's like, you know, you get a little bit of princess, you get a little bit of
like you'll come, like if we on my block.
Don't play with me.
Because I'm from the east side. Shout out to the east side. If we on my block, you might come in your staircase. And I'm sitting there smoking with a dress. Like I'm a person that will throw your brain off and it's not intentional. I like to wear this, but this is where I'm from. This is what, like, you know, so it creates this like I don't know, this
So
almost like this,
multifaceted.
you know, like I don't know. I'm still trying to find a way words to say it, and I can't. That's why I'm making a tape about it, so that we could just have a bunch of songs explaining what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Hood Marilyn Monroe, I'm super excited about it. I feel like I'm addressing a lot of things, and I'm putting to rest a lot of things, and I feel like I'm finally actually opening the door to who I am the way I want to. It's releasing under my label, which I'm extremely excited about. And it's my first project, so I'm excited.
That's dope. So your first project is coming up.
Yeah.
So before it was just like singles, just like okay.
Yeah.
So now
it's so crazy. Like I feel like the Vina Love name got litter than my music. I don't know how that happened, but it's like for the amount of songs to be out and for none of them to be hit records, I don't know how we got here, but I'm so like grateful. I don't understand it, but I know if we could do that, I know when the music comes out, because what's out is nothing compared to what's about to come out. I know that's just gonna push the envelope for me, my family, and my team so much more beyond than what we've already been able to do. So I'm extremely grateful and excited and anxious.
That's good stuff. That's definitely good stuff. We excited to hear what what's gonna be on the Hood Marilyn Monroe.
Yes, I'm definitely doing so I'm gonna do things different because I have the control and the freedom to finally. Yeah, ownership. So I'm saying
that's a big deal.
Yeah, ownership. Go get yours. I'm gonna do a media release party. It's gonna be exclusive. It's gonna be very tight, where I invite like all my favorite media people and we just rock out. We listen to it and we can actually talk to each other. Okay. Like it's not like y'all listen to it and then y'all drink and then go home. Like it's not that. Like we could really chop it up, so listen to stuff.
D is supposed to be putting on some events like that. Private listening
I'm
stuff.
listening to her say it.
Yeah. Okay.
Love
well,
that.
I'm just connecting the dots.
I mean,
we did that over the weekend.
Been connected for a while. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. You've been to the spot in Brooklyn where you did the interview with Sue. That we used that spot for Freeway's joint, and the people loved it. It was intimate. It was nice. It was sexy, and it was a great vibe. So you definitely, if you need a space where you can control the environment, we could definitely do it. We'll host it for you. And we can work together and make that happen. If you don't want to do it in Harlem, like if you want to do it in Harlem, then it's out of mind.
I mean, one thing about you, I know you know how to take this and bring this
everywhere, right? Take his.
So I love that.
Or if it's the right type of crowd, I have a brownstone in Harlem as well too, with a nice setting that we probably could do it there.
That's fire.
Yeah, that might be that might be it. Right on 121st.
He doesn't even realize how much of an influence he has on that side of my life. Like just making sure, like my presence on.
Wow. So look at this flowers again.
Like because when I first started, I started my career in 2015, and that was the beginning. Like he was in the Bronx. He was all the way in the Bronx at that time. And I was in that group. I was in the group with the boy. We showed up. I did another one by myself. And then I realized I kept coming to the same building for all my interviews. And I started looking around. I'm like, wait, this is the same place. Then we were in Brooklyn. I'm like, okay, why do I keep seeing this sign? Why am I coming to this building over? And then we finally began our relationship. And I was just like, yo, like you really been around for my career from the beginning. And now here we are 10 years later. Probably don't even feel like that.
Right. Yeah.
10 years later.
Television show, all of that.
Everything. And now I'm still sitting here in his establishment.
Right.
So,
you know what?
And they're calling you.
Yeah.
They're going to be calling you for everything. Like, can you get Vina over here? But yes, he's definitely played such a big part in my career. So I'm eternally grateful for you, D. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for always shouting it out. You know what's interesting? Before we got in contact like that, in 2017, I think it was, or 2016, We TV came to my studio to shoot a pilot. Before they came out with the Kids in Hip Hop, they was trying to find a new show. And they came and they interviewed me and a bunch of my staff, and they tried to create a nice pilot for us. But it was too like nice for them. It wasn't too ratchet. I had some ratchet people, but it wasn't ratchet. The play was me and my sisters. The theme would have been me and my sisters, you know, being my back end to me doing what I do at the studio and working with all these artists. And I would have been able to pull in different celebrities like you and other people to be on the show. So the show would have been lit, but they just went a
I feel
different
like
way.
you
And
can
then
still do that. Start your own series. The way the world is.
yeah,
You could probably still do that. That's so fire.
That's coming. The documentary in that series will be coming. It's gonna be a docu-series where where it all began, and always bring people in like you and talk about what you just did. And
well, things like this is so fire because I'm also a director, and I'm I'm starting my production company, and that's like something
you might have to be my first producer. I might be your first client.
If you understand exactly. So like I want to give artists the opportunity to tie it all together. You need a record, I got producers, I got studios. You need a video, I got a director, I got an editor, I got somebody to shoot it. You need a cover art, I got a photographer. Like I have all of these things. And it's like my guys are genuine people and they're willing to work with other people. So to open the doors for them and to also give other people the source, let's do it right where it's lucrative. And we can make money, you can make money, and you're not feeling like somebody's trying to pull one over on you. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like this is we're only going to work as much as you're going to work. We're going to work together. That's what this is. And I feel like a lot of artists, they lose sight of their artistry because they're not working towards it. You got a team of people that's doing everything for you. Yeah, you got a team of people thinking for you, creating you. Like how you made this song and you see a video for it and you let somebody else come in and make this treatment for you and you ain't put no input. That's crazy.
So, yeah, like where's your vision? Did you have an idea of how you wanted this to look?
You know what I'm saying? But I feel artists are scared.
But is it difficult though? Because I be feeling like sometimes it's difficult once you sign to certain labels, like you kind of have to go with
Absolutely. Yes. And that's what I'm trying to get people to like. Here's the thing. I'm not against labels in no way. I understand why they're there, what they're there for. I don't feel like we can't coexist. I don't feel like we can't do business together. We can do business together. It just gotta be worthy for the both of us.
You just can't own me. So how did you decide to go about the whole masters and was it like rough or was it kind of easy for you? And
it was easy for me because I did it right from the door because I did the research before I even entered the building because I was so afraid. People ask me all the time now, like, what are you afraid of? And I always say nothing because I feel like I did. I've literally put everything in my brain for me to not be scared of nothing. There's a way for everything. And I feel like when we started having the discussions about signing, I was with it. But I started like thinking about people's stories, like TLC, like people that were these big artists, these crazy big, like Mace, like these crazy big artists that had these crazy big songs that are what? They're what? They don't have what? Like I couldn't believe it. I couldn't fathom it. So I just would start doing my research. Like, all right, this label said they want to meet with me, but let me see who they signed to and who had bad situations with them
and who they
who like. So once you start looking at stuff like that, you start creating your own blueprint. Like, all right, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do this. I'm not signing for that. This is not the type of deal I want. You start doing that naturally. And then you start meeting people. You start building your team and it's like, yo, all right, I want a deal, but I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. But I'm with that. I'll compromise on that. Then you realize certain labels don't want a person that's thinking like that. They were a lot of times
thinking too forward for them.
You get what I'm saying? Like they put in their money. I get it. They put in their money in your hands. So naturally, they want to know that they're going to get their bread back. So they want to have a certain amount of control over what it is that artist is doing. That's completely 100% understandable. I get that.
You could get your return, but don't try to you know what I'm saying? Don't try to jerk me. Don't try to.
You know what I'm saying? And that only happens when you ignorant to what could be. So I never wanted to be that. So I did the research. When it was time for us to sign, I signed as a partnership.
Okay.
So I started my record label, LLC. You go on the gram. I mean, on the gram, you go online, start an LLC, get right. Once you start there, that's a business. Now, as a business, you got your accounts. You take yourself to Chase, go get you a little business account. Once you start moving like that, you're now a business. And now I'm the product. Vina Love is a product of Amori Love Records. Push this product. What are we doing? Listen, we're not going to let you sign her as an artist. We're going to let you do a partnership deal with her label. Let her have creative control. The advance, like, you don't do your job, take it back. We good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you forfeited. Oh, so I keep everything. All right, bet. Cool. I love that. So it's like putting yourself in position so that when things do go left, you can take yourself out of it. That's all it is. It's not you getting over on nobody. It's not you violating. It's not you. It's no noise. Right. NDAs are a thing. Like there's so many different things that we just don't know about. And if we did, we could protect ourselves and still make money with these big companies. I would love for a big record label to contact me and do business with me. But I feel like they know I'm not just going to go for anything. And they don't want to deal with that sometimes. And I respect that. But soon you won't have no choice because I'm going to be the biggest thing in your face. So
facts. Speak it into existence.
See you soon.
Manifesting it all.
And I'm also too, I'm not hard to work with. I'm a great girl. I love proper business. That's all. So
right, do right by me. I do right by you, and we make the money, we make the music, and everything. You know, it could all be great.
And I'm a woman. I'm a Black woman and a good woman. Anything you give me, I'm gonna maximize it. So it's not about, I'm gonna do my job always. That's all I know how to do, if anything. So yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here for the labels. I'm here for independent. I'm here for all of it.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into what single is it we getting into actually?
Depends. That's what I wanted to ask you. The airdrop. What was it again?
Nexus. That's it.
This one, right? Okay.
So this is the newest one. This is the fourth one.
Yes.
The new excitement for her.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, I still like this one. This one dropped and I still like it. I'm still like Bobby with it. So this record is am I introducing it or I'm talking about it?
Yeah, introduce
it.
You can talk about it too if you want.
Okay. Should I talk about it after?
Real quick.
All right. So the pen came from my producer, Wells NYC. He put up a swipe of beats on the gram. A friend of mine, Perry Jones, amazing singer, amazing songwriter. She's goated. Love you, Perry. And her brother, Juice. She took the beat. She wrote on it. When she was done, she sent it back to my producer and was like, yo, well, Vina has to take the song. I'm not a person that was willing to take songs from people. I had to grow into that. But I respect Perry so much. I felt like it was a great idea. And then I loved the song. And then it was different from what I was doing. And it fit into what was going on in today's music. So we did the song. We loved it. She came to the studio. We finished writing it. Super dope. As we were sitting there, I was saying to myself, like, nah, this needs features, which is funny coming from me because I don't always feel like a song needs a feature. But Wells looked at me and was like, yo, Vontae the singer, R2R I'm like, okay. I knew some of their songs, but I wasn't like too familiar at that point. I started doing my research, instantly became a fan. I DM'd them on Instagram, call my phone right now. Call me right now. And they both called me right now. Come to the studio right now. And they both
did you know him before? Is this
No.
New York aggression? This is New York girl, yes. Okay?
And they both came.
But demanding.
They
like,
definitely,
don't play around.
They came to the studio and they both gave me fire verses. And turns out I record where Mo records. So it was just like, it was a perfect situation. And they both gave me fire verses and they both did the video. So it was a beautiful situation. It worked out. So it's your girl, Vina Love, the Harlem Princess, your favorite princess. And this is my new single, The Pen, with Vontae the Singer and R2R
The Big Apple is cranking real throwbacks.
New York City.
The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Damn. Can I depend on you? Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm guessing they not understanding me. I got me a plan to be. I feel like the man to be. Last time we got chipping, it was.
Streaming online at party1019.com. This is New York's #1 for throwbacks. The new Party 1019, a Nexus radio station.
And we are back, people. You listen to the King and I Radio. It's your host, King Chic. And we wrapping up today because we had a fun-filled show. We had Vina Love in the building today. She graced us with her presence. Harlem Princess, giving princess vibes.
Thank you.
But yes, and we talked about the album that you got coming out. So hopefully when it does drop, you come back up and you give us a listen.
Of course.
We'd appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yes. And yeah, it was exciting. So make sure y'all tap in, listen to the music, and check out this interview.
It's your girl Vina Love. Thank you for listening. Follow me on the gram, VinaLove. Get all my tunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, all that good stuff. My videos all on YouTube. I direct my videos and I edit them. And shout out to my boy Wave Change. Let me know if you like my vids. Appreciate y'all.